Hey guys, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is going to be a review of Makeup Geek's brand new foiled eyeshadows. And I gotta be honest, I have not been this excited about a product in a long time. If you watch the video, my Black Friday haul with my little sister, you'll know I was so excited that I got the pre-order email. I signed up for the pre-order email first of all. Then when I got it, I immediately on my phone, I was about to walk into Mockingjay when I got the email and had to order them right then and there because I wanted to make sure that the set, as you'll see what I'm talking about soon, didn't get sold out before I had a chance to get it. So that's how excited I am about these. I'm really eager to hop in and tell you all about them and give you my thoughts. So first things first, there are 10 new shades in this eyeshadow collection, and each of them individually retail for $9.99. They are, I think, the same weight and size as her original eyeshadow formula. However, they are a few dollars more. I think that's just due to the difference in formula. You'll absolutely see a difference in texture, I think, between these and those from her original line. So I'm sure that price hike comes in the formula. I personally think it's totally worth it, not to ruin, my closing thoughts on these shadows. They're fantastic. And then you can also get the entire set of 10, which you can see I have here. They're all magnetized in the Z palette. You get the entire set of 10 for $89.99. So you do get basically a shadow free if you decide to order the entire set. So basically what differentiates these shadows from the others that I have used, you have seen from the Makeup Geek line, is that these are supposed to provide a metallic foiled look with super intense pigmentation with just one swipe. When I took my first swatch of these, put my finger in for the first time, I was taken by the texture. It's very creamy, but not so much so that it feels like a cream. It's just more so than a normal powder eyeshadow. It's hard to kind of give an example of what it's like. They're definitely not color pop in the way that they're not cushy and definitively like a creamy mousse type texture, and yet they're definitely not a powder eyeshadow like what you might, pretty much any other powder eyeshadow you might come across. These are almost like pressed pigments to where you put your finger in them and they're very smooth, creamy. There's not a whole lot of fallout. In fact, there's no fallout with them, which I was really impressed with. And yet you get super, super intense pigmentation. I don't know what they did, but it's working. When I actually went in to go try these and apply them to my eyes, I decided to go without a primer because these do say they're supposed to have super high impact pigmentation, and I just wanted to test the lasting power in general. So the look you see on my eyes today is completely worn without primer. I think it's safe to say that these are super intensely pigmented. You definitely don't need a primer if you don't typically wear one or don't want to wear one. And the lasting power is pretty great as well. I definitely noticed a little bit of fading over the course of, a 9-10 hour day, but I do have to say that hours 7 and 8 without a primer, still going on pretty strong, no creasing whatsoever. It really was just a little bit of fading, which probably came from me touching my eyes because it's super dry here and it's what I do. So I'm sure that is why they faded, but no creasing to speak of whatsoever, which I was really impressed with. And at the end of the day, you smack a primer on under those babies and they're not gonna budge anyway. I wanna go back to something I touched on earlier, which was fallout. I initially started applying these with a flat synthetic brush, since typically shadows with this kind of finish tend to have a little bit of fallout because their metal finish seems to come from a lot of ultra fine shimmer. While that might be the case with these, the consistency is so creamy that you don't need that flat shader brush to kind of hold the product together as you're patting it on your eye and building the pigmentation. This crease color is, let me find it in here, is this Showtime. It's this beautiful burgundy shade, if I can turn it towards you. I actually used a small fluffy brush to apply that throughout my crease. Did not experience any fallout. They're ultra blendable, so you can still get a lot of pigmentation, even if you don't stick to a flat synthetic shader to really pack the pigment on, which is awesome because it doesn't mean you need any specific kind of brush to use these. You can use any kind of brush with minimal fallout, maximum pigmentation. In general, sign of a good formula. So those are really my thoughts on this formula. I love it. I think everyone should own at least one because it's just a beautiful formula, especially if you really like a metallic finish. You obviously don't need to own all 10 of them. I think there's a shade for everyone, your skin, whatever skin tone you are, whatever color preferences you have. There are definitely some in here because in terms of consistency and pigmentation, it is exactly the same from, the lightest champagne here to the deepest, most beautiful royal purple over here. You don't have to worry about getting a dud depending on what what color you pick. So I hope this review was helpful and not overly gushy. I intend to have a tutorial using some of these shades, probably some of these greens down here. I had someone request a tutorial using this lightest green shade. I'm thinking something holiday-y is going to be coming up soon, so please anticipate that. Beyond that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was useful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! If you like this video, don't forget to check out some of the others I have. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!